Taylor loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right.
They kick the running back in motion. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, on Mixon. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught by the rookie from NC State. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He brings it in. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
And the Texans first down.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On the move, headed right. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Houston.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Ravens get him. Down he goes. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's it.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, they hit a ton of yards.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Brings it in at the 12. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Tony.
Here's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Collins, the receiver, in motion left. Stroud throwing here on first. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? I slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
18. That's it.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And back to Flowers they go. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a one-score game before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens check the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Texans to the line. First and 10. Now it's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And here's Stroud on first and 10. Completed over the middle. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
First down throw by Stroud. Low finding his back. Mixon. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's a gain of 17.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Houston.
Here we go.
From the red zone on first. Completed to Collins. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running back sent in motion. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Now, what's up? 18. What's up?
Again, Stroud. Taking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes the final play of our first half.
It's on. Sit up. Sit up.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going deep across the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamario Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. From the gun, a run for Henry. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Complete over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
17. Ravens 14.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Blocking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud to throw on first down. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time, and he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Oh, ready. Ready, King. Okay.
It's Mixon on second down. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. First and 10 from the 32.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Jackson, quick pass wide. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Baltimore, first down.
Flying down the middle with Henry. No one left the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. Swap. Mother swap.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud finds the in route complete. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to get it into Nico Collins. So 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for it, Nixon. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
1st down, Stroud. Catch made underneath by the back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
This one quickly to Dell. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Slot receivers headed left. Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout, too. That's back-to-back for Dell. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
All right.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
He's back to throw. Connection made to Dell. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans only up by a few.
First down, Texans.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Great team. That's it.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. He finds Evans left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. So you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. He'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The 11-yard line.
Oh, ready. Tony.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
A 35-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Here's a design run. So the Texans come away with the road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.